Hello everyone, welcome back. I skipped out last week's stream because I was sick and busy with real life stuff, so here I am. Yeah, it's been so long since I last played this game. Hello Positive A. Are you going to Battle Restaurant? I like that places have triple battle. I actually did that on last stream, so yeah. Also, I need to check if my death counter is right because I think I might have might have forgotten to update the count. So I need to see my death count. No, never mind. It's 4. Never mind. I got confused. Didn't know you had a first 3DS. This is not the first 3DS. This is a 2DS XL. Or the Mute 2DS XL. God, I hate it. Anyways, I forgot what we're supposed to do now. Where are we? We made it to this. Yeah, we made it to the muse. And I guess we can go to Lost Hotel on Route 16. This is illegal, apparently. Yep. Apparently, according to Game Freak, I think who said that? I think it was someone like on Nintendo Treehouse or. I forgot who said it, but someone said from Nintendo said they think Nuzlocke are bad or something, and that got a lot of backlash because. Yeah, I don't think we have gotten the encounter this route, so. Can you fish here? Wait, where are we? So. No, this is Route 15. How do we get to Route 6? Where's the entrance to Route 16? It's connected, right? Where is Route 16? Remember when Pokemon maps were actually pretty complicated so you could get lost? Pepper's Farm members. I mean, this game runs pretty well. Like aesthetically, I think this game is really good. Yeah, this is Route 17. How do we get to Route 16? Hold on. I feel like an idiot right now. Oh, wait a minute. I think it connects to Route 15. Okay. So according to the Bulbapedia, Route 16, the map is wrong. Like, so you need to go to Route 16 and then go south. Okay. I probably someone mistook Nuzlocke as just a cheat randomizer. Yeah, that's completely different. Wait, do I need strength to get in here? Do I have strength? Man, HMs are very annoying. Get rid of Rain Dance. I'm not a weather man. I think weather's pretty useless. Like in a in competitive, weather might be useful because you can make teams like based on weather. But it's kind of pointless in single player mode because like at least I believe. Anyway, let's get the encounter in this route. Cal's a lot colorful than Nova. Yep. Oh, finally, new Pokemon. Pumpkaboo. Is that an evolved form or does that thing evolve? Pumpkaboo. What type is it? Okay, Ghost and Grass. Anyone want to name this thing? It's a trading village. Oh, well, I can't get people that's... I mean, I have multiple 3DSs, so I can just trade with myself. What should I name this thing? Any ideas? Any ideas? Pumpkaboo. Pump. Like pumping iron. Orange peels. What does that mean? Like, what else does, I mean, I know what orange peels are, but what does that have to do with Pumpkaboo? I'm gonna go with pumping iron. I think that's a pretty funny name. Like the Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary that's famous. That's like shown in every gym. Pumping iron. I know it's a pumpkin, so it's a pump, but like... It looks like an orange? No, it doesn't. It looks like a potato. Like, I mean, not a potato. It looks like a pumpkin. What's in here? I don't get it. You know, there's this hidden item here. What? Okay. Personally, I don't care about character customization. I actually do care about customer characterization, so yeah, I think it was a good addition. I believe this place is that the underground has wild Pokemon too, and that's in the new area. I think Fisto Furry is still like the best Pokemon nickname I ever came up with. Fisto Furry. That should be like on a pamphlet or something. Dunsparce in this game. Dunsparce is like one of the most underrated Pokemon in my opinion. It's in this game. I think it's pretty cute too. A lot of people hate it. Yeah, if this was a normal playthrough, without the Nuzlocke, it would be boring because this game's so fucking easy. So at least there's like tension. Is that a Rock Smash? The trash can. Oh, finally. Electrode, really? I hope this thing doesn't know explosion. That would be really annoying. But at least we're steel type, so I think the explosion won't do like one-shot us. Yeah, I agree. Character customization is a really fun feature. I thought that was pretty shitty that Gen 7's customization was kind of bad. Of course, self-destruct. It barely did any damage too, by the way. Exit with a sidestep salute 613. That's a very long nickname. Love your videos, dude. Cool to see you live streaming. Well, cool to see you here. He failed to get the encounter here, so... Electrodus. Pawniard would be pretty cool. I think Pawniard is like one of the cooler Gen 5 Pokemon. Like Bisharp and Pawniard. This guy kind of looks like Tim. He should belong in Team Skull. Oh, it's some Sinnoh Pokemon in this game. I like how this game has a lot of Pokemon. 151 times 3. I literally cannot believe that's how like Masuda like fixed like this game not having 151. Like he split the Pokédex into 3 so he can have 151 Pokemon each on the decks. That's like like peak Masuda moment. Yeah, the regional access is pretty good. It's very varied. I like it. Yeah, Fitzy is a bit too underleveled, but whatever. It's like the opponents are underleveled, so we're underleveled compared to the rest of the team. But Fitzy is not underleveled compared to like the gym leaders, and I guess he might be slightly underrated compared to the gym leaders, but like compared to the normal NPCs, like he's fine. Like we're level 50, and people like the trainers are fighting level 40, so. Razor Leaf? Better than Razor Leaf. Hello, Jacob Jacob. I haven't seen you in a while on the server. Hello, Lucas. Were you the Brazilian guy? And yeah, I like how this map, the map has a lot of variation, and there's a lot of places exploring Kalos, and this place is completely optional, but you get to explore it before the 7th gym. I don't understand why Masuda likes using 151 Pokemon on Dexes. They made BDSP a million times worse for not having the Platinum 210 Dex. Because 151 is the number of the best generation in the region. You still don't get that, you fucking idiot? Kanto is the best, at least according to our Lord and Savior. Tailwind, what is Feather Dance. I wish I could get rid of fuck that tail. Return quick attack. Feather Dance. I don't know what to do. People aren't commenting about Feather Dance, Tailwind, or Feather Dance, so I'm just gonna not learn it. How do you feel about the map? I'm not sure if it is as big as typical classic map. I think the map design is actually pretty good, except for the parts that are rushed, obviously, like the power plant. I hope, by the way, I hope Pidgeotto can learn Brave Bird, because Brave Bird is like one of the most iconic bird flying type moves. And the animation like of Brave Bird in X and Y is pretty cool in my opinion. I remember like some Pokemon moves like the animation is pretty good. Like I remember Retaliate being pretty good, and okay, are these all Rock Smashes? I think it's Rock Smash. I should turn on Repel so we can explore this place easier. Okay, we're exploring into Electrode, really? Yeah, I should search it up. How is Lord? I guess. Come on, get. There we go. Where's my Repel? And who did I even teach? What? Did the game crash? Hold on, I think the 3DS disconnected. Hold on. Technical difficulty. Oh, okay, we're back. This is annoying. Yeah, hold on. It was a glitch. It's fine. Like, that's the problem with like streaming off a modded 3DS. Like, it's very unstable compared to a 3DS with a capture card. And I wish I had the money to buy a capture card, but like those things like cost like a fortune to buy. Okay. Lost Hotel. I guess we need Rock Smash to progress through this place. But I want to look up where is Rock Smash. Can be obtained in... Hold on, okay. It can be found at Amret Town. Where is Amret Town? I'm not familiar with any of these town names, so I have to look it up. Where is Amret Town? Okay, Amret Town is here. Okay, god damn, this first NPC I talked to has Rock Smash. That's pretty funny. Also, I think I could have gotten a fossil Pokemon here, but I didn't use it. Oh, whatever. So what should I name this? Amara. I forgot to get Amara. I can't name this thing? Okay, why the game didn't give me an opportunity to name this thing? That sucks. Oh, whatever. I could have known, to talk to her. I just talked to the first person I saw, and she had it. So, Rock Smash. It's so annoying. At least it's a TM, so I can forget it anytime I want. I guess maybe Aura Sphere, since it's kind of useless. Since because our Lucario is, but it's so annoying. Hold on. What about our is there a lame learner? Probably. Persong, they're all good moves. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna just forget. Power up. No, why did I click this? can replace poison powder. Wait, do I have toxic? Oh yeah, I do. I forgot to teach toxic. You're toxic. I forgot. I forgot the lyrics. The Britney Spears song. You're toxic. I can't remember a single lyric from that song. Taste of something like I can't remember. This is gonna drive me nuts. Does anyone even know that song? Because I'm pretty sure my audience is like all younger than me. Like, and this song I'm talking about is like from like 2002. I'm slipping under. Okay, thank you. Oh my god, I was. Thank you, Charles Basil. I was going crazy. Here's toxic. I'm slipping under. Yes, thank you. Okay, I guess we can go through these places now. And the fact that it's fucking impossible to find that Rock Smash without talking to any like the random NPC that's in front of Pokemon Center is pretty bullshit. Oh, Ethan. Oh, Ethan, not Ethan. Ethan. Okay. I revisited X-Line recently. Good times. Yeah, this game isn't that bad in my opinion. It's incomplete. It's not a. So like it could have been such a good game. So that's why it sucks. That's what sucks about it. It's like it's such a missed opportunity. I mean, there's like it's such a because like there's a good game like hidden beneath all the like incomplete. Anyway, let's see. That's so Gen 1, you have to someone talk to you to get the HM. Yeah, I remember that was really annoying in Fire and Leaf Green. You wanted to remake Black and White? No, because I know they're gonna fuck it up somehow. Like, I think I said, I don't know which video I said this, but I said this like a couple times, but like with Pokemon these days, it's not really expecting a new game. It's more like, how are they gonna fuck it up this time? And, yeah, and how are they gonna fuck up the Black and White remakes is my question. How do I get past this gate? I don't get it. I guess this it might be post-game area, actually. I think these trash cans actually have a purpose, like a mini game or something, but for the life of me, I cannot remember what you're supposed to do here. Every modern Pokemon game could be very good if they had delayed them and directed them well. I agree. Like, even like Sword and Shield, like, there's a good. I think the Sword and Shield had a lot of potential. Just need like a year more development time, but I can at least forgive Sword and Shield being rushed because like the Switch was already 2 years old by 2019. Like it's almost 3 years old, like 2 or 3 years old by 2019. So like Pokemon desperately needed a new installment. So I can forgive Sword and Shield at least for being rushed, but I cannot forgive anything post Sword and Shield. Maybe except the DLC. I thought this thing was fairy type, but I guess not. I'm so confused by the new fairy type switches these days. I don't have any electric type Pokemon. Question: the Pokemon that is RC, can you transfer them to Scarlet and Violet thanks to Pokemon Home? I mean, it depends on the if the Pokemon is in Scarlet and Violet. So if the Pokemon is in Scarlet and Violet, you can transfer them over. But if you don't, it's gonna be stuck in Pokemon Home. It's basically Pokemon Prison again. I still can't believe that if you bring a Mudkip over, like you can't if you bring like a Mudkip from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire into Pokemon Home, the only Pokemon game you can put it in is fucking BDSP. Like every single other Pokemon game you can't put them in. It's so bullshit. And even is BDS, I remember like I haven't been keeping track of like Pokemon Home updates. Like did they actually update it so it supports BDSP? Lapras can lift Thunderbolt. Oh my god, I actually did not know that. I might teach it. Ranger Lee. What are you, Korean? Hey, Hoenn Pokemon, nice. From my know, that's supposed to be the Corfish and Crawdon is supposed to be a crayfish that became like an invasive species in Japan. That's from America, and that's why it's a dark type, because it's an invasive species. You're still playing this trash? Yeah. Sucks to be me. Maybe I should just treat myself and play a good game after like an hour or something. What game do you guys want me to see me play that's not Pokemon? Like, type in the comments what game. It can be any game, to be honest. Like, if it's a Nintendo game, I might own it. So, if you want to tell me what other games do you want me to see me play, that's not fucking Pokemon. What do you think about the quality of Kanto post-game Gen 2? It's very incomplete, but I understand Gen 2 being Kanto being complete because of they couldn't fit the it was very difficult fitting like 2 regions into like a very small cartridge. Like, it's a Game Boy fucking cartridge. I believe Satoru Iwata had to do some program magic to even fit Kanto in it. So I understand Kanto being pretty incomplete in that game. I'm not gonna learn cut just for that. Genshin Impact? Fuck no. Dragon Quest 11. I haven't played a single Dragon Quest game. I'm sorry, but I also don't own the game. I might actually try Bayonetta, but I don't have the game. So if I had it, maybe, or if I had pirated it, maybe I'd have played it. But I don't own Bayonetta. I might get it before Bayonetta 3 comes up, because Bayonetta 3 looks pretty interesting. You should play Battlefield Bad Company 2? Okay, that's a random game. I didn't know it would come. I do like FPS games. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch and recently. I don't know why, it's a dead game. And Overwatch 2 is coming out like in a month. Not a month, like in 2 weeks, I think. So I've been waiting for Splatoon 3. Oh, maybe. I know a lot of people are okay. Splatoon is like that one franchise like I couldn't get into for some reason. Like, I had Splatoon 2, but I never enjoyed that game. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I don't think it's just a thing for me. Like, I didn't like how it controlled. I don't like the gameplay. It's just not my thing, you know? Like, I'm not saying Splatoon is a bad game. How about Breath of the Wild? I actually did play it in a stream, but if there were like 30 people, like 20 people left when I started playing Breath of the Wild. I think I did it when I was playing Legends of Arceus, and I got so fucking pissed. Like, I'm tired of playing this shitty Breath of the Wild ripoff, and I played their actual Breath of the Wild ripoff. It was pretty funny. Hello, Duffy Loner. Haven't seen you in a while. Minecraft. Maybe I could fire up Minecraft. Minecraft is always fun. Crash Bandicoot. I do not own that game. Man, there are so many games like I need to own. Honestly, that was me with Smash Bros. I could never really get to the game as many as yeah. I understand people not getting into Smash Bros. Because it's a fighting game. It's pretty difficult, in my opinion. Like, it's a pretty difficult game, so. And Splatoon is being weird. I think the problem with Splatoon I have is that the biggest problem I have with Splatoon is that Splatoon is basically an FPS game, right? The shooter, right? not an FPS, it's a third-person shooter, TPS, but whatever. I really, because I grew up with like playing FPS like with keyboard and mouse. Like I cannot fucking play FPS games on a controller. Like it's so uncomfortable for me. Like it feels like such a hindrance. So if I want to play FPS games, like if Splatoon was a PC game, I might probably pay it more. Ever play Octopath Traveler? I haven't played it, but I actually really have interest in that game. I should play it, and I don't know why I haven't played that game yet. Because maybe I'll play this before the sequel comes out. Like if Splatoon was on on PC, then I'll probably like play a lot of it because, well, I cannot like just stand like aiming like the fucking thing on even on the Pro controller. It's such a pain in the butt. Oh, by the way, this is the D brand skin on it if you're curious. And what was I talking about before? What was I talking about? I think I was talking about Satoru Iwata. Yeah, Satoru Iwata. So in Gold and Silver, so apparently Game Freak couldn't figure out how they are always planned to have both Kanto and Johto in the game, but they couldn't figure out how to put Johto in the game, both Johto and Kanto because they couldn't fit it into one cartridge. But Satoru Iwata, being a technical genius, a programming genius, he came up with like some programming magic so you can compress Kanto into the game. And it's almost a miracle like how much content is in Gold and Silver in my opinion. What's for me, Fire Emblem Fates? I mean, I actually do have Fire Emblem Fates. I actually really do need to play that game. But Fire Emblem Fates is like that one game like I just maybe I'll play. I think I'm better with Fire Emblem Awakening. Like I kind of find Fire Emblem Fates pretty cringy because of like all the baiting, all the weeb like boobs and lolly and the Oni-chan, Baka, you know, that kind of piece of shit. Like I really cannot stand that. So I'm glad they toned it down to Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I hope they don't. It does come back in Fire Emblem. It does come back in Fire Emblem, the next, what was Engage, yeah. I hope Engage is not baity, because I really do not like baity, like, anime shit, because I'm not a weeb. I really do not like weeb stuff. Yeah, I know Fates is a pretty good game, but the story's very bad, but you can't win everything, I guess. Do I have a dark type? Damn. I just realized how weak I am compared to wait, fire type is weak against fairy type, right? That's not good. What does telekinesis do? Oh no, calm mind. I just thought flame charge. I'm probably gonna forget it when I learn a good move to replace it, or if there's a good TM, I might replace it with. Oh, healing pulse. I'm gonna encore that shit. Flamethrower. I wonder how much damage that does. Okay, I thought fire type was actually weak against fairy type, but I guess I'm wrong. I'm still confused with fairy type. I feel like an idiot. Wait, did Encore work? Whatever. I'm gonna kill it anyway in the next turn. Gold and Silver is a very good game, in my opinion. It has some issues like Pokemon Variety. That's too small, and the level curve is not good. Lots of things hard Gold and Silver fixed with the lore. Yeah, I agree. Like, Gold and Silver is like a pretty worthy sequel compared to Gen 1. Red and Green. Baton Pass. The Zora Mew form looks more female, maybe. Ooh, I don't like double battles. It's always scary. There's so many HM moves to use in this game. That's kind of annoying, actually. Like Strength and Rock Smash. It's a problem with like every... But that's like a problem with like every Pokemon game almost. Look at that. You need Cut, Waterfall, and Surf to get in there. Well, that is kind of bullshit. What is that? Fishing Snack. I actually don't remember visiting this place in X and Y when I first played this game. Can I get a Super Rod? Thank you. What is your favorite Pokemon Crystal animation pose? There's not anything special that I remember, like, ooh, that's a really good animation. Consecutive fishing. Was consecutive fishing introduced in this game, or was it in Gen 5? It's not a new encounter, this is still Route 15, I believe, so we cannot surf. We have to deal with Pumpkaboo. Fire has too many advantages. Grass, Bug, Steel, Ice. Oh, there's a rare candy. I found that rare candy by complete accident. I was trying to get this item, but Fist Plate. Fist my plate, daddy-o. In Pokemon Black and White, you only need one cut HM in the beginning. I mean, this game's like that too, I believe. I'm just trying to explore everything, and it's a lot of HM moves. I meant Route 16, not Route 15, but whatever. Get my fucking point right. Kind of weird that Game Freak had problem fighting RIG artists. What is the rig artist? The water area is not. It's still part of Route 16, so. Poliwhirl. I think it's who created Pokemon that who's probably dead, and he's stuffed in a closet somewhere to be used like bones. Satoshi, not Satoshi. That's I forgot this guy's name, but Satoshi something. But his favorite Pokemon is Poliwhirl apparently. I heard the first two gens of Pokemon were banned in Korea. That is actually false because Gold and Silver was the first Pokemon game that came out in Korea, and no, it's not. Okay, so Pokemon. Okay, so Pokemon actually has pretty interesting history of Korea. I'm actually do a video on it because it's. I mean, it's my channel. I could talk about anything I want, and I think Pokemon has a pretty interesting history in Korea because of cultural relevance. So, if you don't know, Tajiri, thank you. So until the year 1997, it was illegal for Koreans to import Japanese culture and stuff because of historical issues, like because Korea had like Japanese beef, like still beef after the World War II and colonization of Japan. So, so Japanese culture was banned, but it wasn't very enforced very well because people like. Everyone would like just watch anime like imported like I'm fucking froze again. Everyone like imported like, illegally, but it wasn't very enforced very well. I mean, maybe it was enforced like in the 90s, well, like the 60s and 70s maybe, but by the 80s and 90s, like nobody cared about like caring about Japanese, like getting like rid of Japanese culture and stuff. But the problem was that the ban on Japanese culture thing was lifted in 1997, and 1997 was when Pokemon Craze came out. So So Pokemon Red and Green what did not come out in Korea because I believe the Game Boy wasn't released in Korea, but I think Game Boy Color might be the first. Also, Nintendo don't have an official Korean like a brand, so like some other company had to import the Game Boy and sell it themselves. So it's very complicated, but anyway, because Pokemon was actually like the first, like Pokemon and Sailor Moon was like the first like Japanese real like culture that came into Korea, and Pokemon and like everywhere else in the world everyone loved Pokemon in 1997. So yeah, so Pokemon actually has pretty big significance in my opinion, because it was the first Japanese thing that came in Korea officially, alongside Sailor Moon and maybe what came out in late 90s Japanese stuff. Also like those like Totoro and like all those Spirited Away and what do you call those? And why is my 3DS still not connected to my Wi-Fi? Hold on. Something's wrong with my 3DS. I might need to restart it, but I can't do that because I'm in a battle, so I might have to finish the battle off camera. I'll do that. I'm sorry about this. It's stupid. But anyways, yeah, Korea's banned weebs. That's it. Yeah, Ghibli movies. Thank you. So Ghibli movies, like Sailor Moon and Pokemon, like the first Japanese culture in Korea. So Pokemon Gold and Silver came out in Korea, and that was like the first official Pokemon games that came out. And actually, Jacob actually mentioned something interesting. Korean language taking up too much space. So apparently that was a problem. That wasn't a problem in the Gen 2 games because I actually don't know. I don't know about Gen 2 games. I remember saying that it was a problem with Gen 4. So the Gen 4 Pokemon games, like they weren't compatible with other regions because they had to like change something. Like I'm gonna restart my 3DS, but they had to like mod the Gen 4 engine so it can support Korean. And so Pokemon Diamond Pearl was like Nintendo of Korea was officially launched in 2007. So like Pokemon Diamond Pearl was like the first like Nintendo like official Pokemon game, even though Gold and Silver already came out. So and like Pokemon anime was already like a thing, but Pokemon anime was pretty popular in Korea. I think still is actually with children, but okay, something's wrong with my 3DS. Hold on, why is it not connected? It's not connected to my Wi-Fi, and I can't stream this. But connection test. What the fuck's going on? Okay. I don't know why my Wi-Fi just died. Hold on. I'm gonna check if my phone can connect to the Wi-Fi. Hold on. Okay. This is a sign up from God. Stop playing Pokemon. It's okay. Something's wrong with my... I don't know what the hell's going on with my Wi-Fi. Something's wrong with my Wi-Fi. Like, it's not appearing on the 3DS. Like, 3DS cannot find it. My phone can't find it, but I need to check my router settings. Hold on. This is annoying. Anyways, keep talking. I'll still answer questions. Hello, Magnificent Kirby. Your Wi-Fi's working, otherwise we couldn't see you. No, my computer is connected hard into the not landline. Like it's connected by a cable, so there isn't a problem with that. But and my phone, like, so my Wi-Fi router has two Wi-Fi. There's the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. My phone is connected to the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, but the 3DS does not support 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi because it's a fucking machine made in 2011. But the 3DS like it does not support 5G Wi-Fi, and one of my Wi-Fi is not working, so this is so annoying. Now I go to the post game. What post game? X and Y does not have a post game. Okay, I think it's working. Okay, there you go. Serious? Why is the Wi-Fi so like the 3DS like UI is so bad in my opinion? Like 3DS is an excellent console, but I think the UI is so like outdated. Because I think like when this thing came out in 2011, like the latest fucking machine was the smartphone was the iPhone 4, and I guess nobody in Nintendo ever used a smartphone by then. So so like the Switch obviously was very like the Switch UI was heavily influenced by Android, I think. So, but the 3DS UI is like a fucking disaster in my opinion. It's so bad. Okay, we're back. Thank God, that was annoying. You know the slightest question can beat an hour. Yeah, I know about that. I was joking, but that's like the only post game. So the Looker quest. So yeah, I will do that. So don't worry. Okay, we're back. Thank you. That was annoying. How am I feeling about the next gym? It's gonna be easy. Like, Switch UI is not perfect either. I know, but it's better than 3DS like UI. Like compared to the 3DS UI, like Switch is like fucking magnificent. At least 3DS has music. And I actually find that annoying. I wish I could turn that off. Nah, I mean, it's fine, but I think the problem with the 3DS is like the setting. It's so like this, like the setting is like so difficult to do. So it's very annoying to like do settings for this 3DS. Okay, did it disconnect again? Come on. Okay, we're having some technical problem. Okay, we're back. What the hell's going on? Thank you. Something's wrong. Like I think we have some technical difficulties today, so I'm sorry. PSP had wallpapers. You could select from any PNG or JPEG. I actually did not know that. I never owned a PSP in my lifetime. I was a Nintendo kid, well, at least with handheld when I was a kid. So I had a PlayStation 2 growing up, but I had a GameCube, PlayStation 2, and a Wii. Is there anything we missed from the city? Let me just check. Oh, Frost Cavern. I guess we haven't been in here. Oh, wait, what? I didn't realize it was a trainer. Okay, we're in an ice region, and this guy literally has a Vivrana. That's pretty funny. That's like... Switch eShop music is actually really good. What is it? I don't think there is in it. Is there an eShop music on the Switch? We don't have any dark type, poison types, and ghost type. I know, but we're over leveled, so I think you just cheese it. Like this game is really easy, so I'm not worried about anything, to be honest. Ooh, Pillow Swine. I think another underrated Sinnoh Pokemon. I think the problem I have with the 3DS UI is I like the. Oh my God! Stop, please. Okay, I think something's wrong with my 3. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or 3DS, but It's not working. I can't, like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I don't know what to do, guys. Like, if I don't think I can keep streaming if this continues. So maybe I don't know what's wrong with my Wi-Fi. Like, I basically like streamed like I haven't changed anything about my Wi-Fi for like the past like 2 years. So when I streamed Oras and USUM and Sun and Moon like back like a year ago, like I almost never had a problem with it. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, we're back. What? How? Play Emerald. I already did that game. You can go watch the the streaming of that. That was one of my first streams I ever did. So, like, I was an amateur back then. Now look at me. I have a face cam and everything, and I'm a cool kid now. By the way, I ordered something on Alibaba. I think that's gonna be pretty useful on a video. So look forward to that. It's Pokemon related. I might show it off on stream if it comes in soon, but the problem I have with the 3DS UI is that it's so laggy, and like it's not very touchscreen friendly. That's the problem. It's very different from a smartphone. It feels like something like made before the iPhone came out. You know what I mean? It's so like different like it's so like compared to like smartphone. It's so like the smartphone like UI. It froze again. Oh my god. I don't know what to do, guys. It's just like I don't think I can keep streaming if it's gonna keep continuing like this. So I maybe I have to stream tomorrow. I don't know what's going on today. It's very weird. I guess I could restart my Wi-Fi then, but that would like completely shut off the stream. So yeah, the 3DS is not even connected to my Wi-Fi again. Maybe I can stream tomorrow. Are you guys fine with that? I'm sorry, but it's a technical difficulty and it's something about I cannot control. Have you streamed Hardcore Still Server? I have not. That's one game, like major game, I still haven't streamed. All the footage you see of me in Hardcore, when I'm editing my videos, I try to use my own footage as much as possible. But when I need footage from Hardcore and Soul Silver, Sword and Shield, and Diamond and Pearl, I just use someone else's footage. So Hardcore Soul Silver one was like a game I have to like go like go with like YouTube and look for other people's streams. So if you just like to watch my video and see something related to Hardcore Soul Silver, like you might see like somebody else's like name like in the It's back up, I know. And I think the character customization in this game is really cool, but any new area. I walked 2 steps. Okay, final horde, really? The problem with horde battles is that they're like all underleveled. Ugh. It takes so long. Because you have to wait for like 5 Pokemon to use their moves. This area has broken 3D spot in version 1.0. What do you mean by that? What is Is it broken 3D spot like they completely fucked up like the 3D I can't test it because it's on my 2DS XL, so I literally don't have a 3D screen, so I can't. Let me find a video. Okay, thank you. You can post it on the... Maybe it's posted on Discord, so because I won't be able to look at it when I'm streaming, so... I think this counts as a cave, so Dusk Ball. Hornet's so slow if you don't have an AoE move, yeah. Yeah, I remember like in the West, like, it was very annoying. What should I name this thing? The temperature of their breath is negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that means because I'm not stupid like an American. They create snow crystals and make snowfall in areas around them. What should I name this thing? Baskin Robbins is too obvious. Ben and Jerry's too obvious. Vanilla too obvious. I'm trying to think of like a poop joke because like Sunday sometimes means like poops, but I can't think of like is crap censored? I'll look it up. Okay, crap is censored. Wow. Feces. Negative 50 Celsius. Okay, that's really cold then. Thanks for clearing that up. Wait, which Pokemon has my amulet coin? Okay, I also need to go heal because of my PP. The problem with this game is it's so easy that I forget to go to the Pokemon Center because like you don't need to heal because your HP still always full. Do you plan to stick with Pokemon content or have you considered covering Xbox, PlayStation, or PC stuff? I really want to move away from Pokemon, to be honest. But my non-Pokemon related videos have very performed very well, so I'm probably gonna stick to Pokemon for now until I grow bigger. Cause I think I'm too small. That's the problem. Like, cause I made that Kirby and Star Wars Lego Star Wars video and I haven't done very well in terms of views. What's that bridge? Well, also, the Wi-Fi is not dying, so that's a good sign. I guess this is like the ice puzzle. I remember this Ace Trainer design. I thought it was pretty good, and then I think a character appeared in the anime that was exactly like that. So it was pretty interesting. Hey, the sword Pokemon. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. So weird seeing a weapon being a Pokemon, but whatever. The classic ice cave. I think it was like okay. Please help me. So am I true or wrong? The first ice puzzle in Pokemon was Ice Cave in Gold and Silver, right? It was not Saffron, Seafoam Island, not Saffron, Seafoam Islands in the first game, right? Because I remember I meant like the ice puzzle and like sliding and stuff. I think Gold and Silver was the first game to introduce that, right? Yeah, and I think that's been like in almost every game since, except for Ruby and Sapphire, because Ruby and Sapphire was so hot and humid. And I think this might be the last game to have like the ice puzzle, because I don't think like the Gen 7 games didn't have it, right? Too much water, 7.8. No, like too much tropical regions. Too much Oras is gets such a bad rap. It's so great. Hydro Pump. I don't like the accuracy of Hydro Pump. I thought the trainers here would use Ice-type Pokemon, but they're all using random Pokemon, which is weird. Oras deserves... it shouldn't be lumped in like in the bad modern Pokemon. And I think X and Y is not very good, but it tried. Like, it's not like a lazy game, just incomplete. If you know what I mean. God, I'm so bad with like these fucking puzzles. I feel like an idiot whenever I feel like I'm a brain dead person and I do one of these things. Relicanth, really. So many like Gen 3 Pokemon, I love it. Pretty good Pokemon in my opinion. Yeah, I agree Heart Gold is also a much better remake, but I think there are things Oras did better than Heart Gold is Silver. Like Oras also had like so many like cool new features that never returned in Pokemon games. Like the flying around feature on Latios. Latios was so cool. What did I use? Rock Smash. You can slide diagonally? Really? It's kind of weird. Like Oras is like the cool features in Oras that I mentioned was in my opinion the best features were the flying around on Latios and Latias. Another feature was the Pokewalker, or the catching wild Pokemon. It's one of the best Pokemon games to complete the Pokédex. I'm gonna have to go to the move relearner to mess around with Lucario. It's so weird how they made it painfully obvious that Hoenn remakes were coming when it was only Blaziken who got a Mega. Kind of like how Bastiodon and Ramparts were the only Fossilmon not in Gen 8 DLC. I actually did not know that, but that's I mean, it was obvious there was a Diamond Pearl remake, but We didn't know that would be really shitty. That's yeah, my brother in Christ, Gear, made a whole video about ORAS being underrated. Yes, go watch that if you haven't watched it yet. That video deserved much more views because I put like so much passion into that video. So, fuck. Like, how do you? Okay, you can slide diagonally. Okay, that's actually pretty OP. Fuck. I feel like an idiot. This is so. I didn't like that much that they even Latias for free. That was kind of bad, but but the flying around on Latias was so cool. So fuck yeah. Do you have to like diagonal? Do you have to use diagonal on that? Back when Pokemon games actually. Fuck. Hold on. It's hard to be precise with like diagonal. Fuck. Because like the problem with the 3DS is like I think the accuracy of like the touch pad, like, what do you call this, the joystick. Oh, there you go. Isn't very accurate. The music in ORAS, I think, are 10 times better than the original Ruby and Sapphire Emerald soundtrack. Okay, I kind of disagree with that. I mean, there was the remixes that was pretty good in ORAS, but like there are some music I think the original games did much better. Like I think the Gym Leader theme, the original, was much better than the one we got in ORAS. Notice how all Gen 4 mythicals aren't in Sword and Shield. Well, I also did not know that either, but what's the point of Sword and Shield not having it if there was to be no national decks? So annoying. High jump kick, haha. Like, I think the Gym Leader theme was much better than the original. I think the Trainer theme, both are pretty great. I think like the Elite Four theme, the original one, was much better because like the original has like this weird like synth noise that's like fucking iconic. But like the remakes try to recreate that, but it does have like the same feeling as the original. Like the Elite Four theme and like Ruby and Sapphire is like fucking amazing. Like Masuda was like on fire when he composed Ruby and Sapphire like soundtrack. And I think this like this theme and like the champion theme was much better in the original game too. I think the rival theme is actually much better in ORAS. Dun 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 dun. And also I think I actually really like both Maxie and Archie's theme in both versions. Because there's like some parts that like the original is better, but there are some parts that where the remix is better. There's like Ruby and Sapphire, so much iconic music I can just hum many times. Because I grew up with this. Back when most routes and caves was just straight roads. Yeah, this game is pretty good with map design. They're all memorable places and really good dungeons, and I think there's a lot of effort went into the map design and make the California look beautiful. Solar beam. Solar beam can go burn in hell. Yeah, I agree with I agree with Solomon. I think that making Pokemon that you can only get with events hurts the games a lot. In Heart Gold and Silver, if you don't have Celebi, you miss an important part of the story of Giovanni and Silver. Yeah, I agree. That should have been the main game, in my opinion. It was a big shame that it wasn't in the original game. Like, I don't know why that game was not that part like of Giovanni and Silver was like why Giovanni was like in a fucking event. Like he should have been the main. He should have been in the main game, and I think Draenos actually fixed that. Like Giovanni actually shows up in Goldenrod City. Ruby and Sapphire does have music that hypes you up, like the rival theme and the Leaf Fort theme. I mean, there's so many like iconic themes, like that's like hypes you up. Like there's the iconic the dun 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 dun. The best, like hands down the best Victory Road theme. Like it's so good. Okay, I didn't use Reflect if I muted that, whatever. Oh, Power Gem. Okay, that Reflect was good. But I also Roras also fixed a lot of issues with the original games, like the fact that like even Emerald didn't fix that, and that first is Wally like being barely in the fucking game. Like Oras fixed that a lot, also like May and Brandon, like the main rival, fucking disappears after Lilycove in Ruby and Sapphire, and even in Emerald, and they fixed it in Oras by having an epilogue battle after you beat the champion as a bonus battle, which is pretty cool. Like Oras actually fixed some issues. Like BSP is like fucking copy and paste, except worse graphics. The only issue BSP fixed it was like the battles being slow. That's like the only issue they fixed. It's so bullshit. Can I surf? I know a lot of people that didn't even know who Raleigh was in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, even after beating the game a couple of times. I mean, and so I remember like Raleigh fucking appears like twice in the game, like in front of the model gym, and then like at the end at the Victory Road, like like he doesn't show up like anywhere in the fucking game, so you forget who the fuck this guy is when he shows up in Victory Road in Ruby and Sapphire. It's so weird. Like I don't know what they were thinking with some of the Mass Repel. Yeah, compared to Silver, the rivals of Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald felt incomplete. It's a shame because Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald was the first game to have introduced two rivals, like Wally and Brandon and / May. Also, making like the other like gender protagonists like into characters was like a genius move in my opinion, because it was a bit of a shame like that Ethan and Lyra like I guess they fixed it in Heart Gold Silver. I meant the original game. In the original game, like it was a shame that like you couldn't in the Pokemon Crystal you couldn't see the other rival. And they didn't fix that in like that's a problem Gen 1 had in like because only Red existed, but they didn't fix it in Gens. I didn't realize how big this dungeon is, by the way. They didn't fix it in the Fire Leaf Green. Like why doesn't Pokemon Trainer Green, not Leaf, appear in the game? Well, he was awesome, Oras. Yes. Yeah, Brandon May doesn't even have the final evolution of a starter. Yeah, they still use Grovyle, Combuskin, and Marsh Tomp in Lily Cove City, which is pretty bullshit because your starter probably evolved by the time you get to Fortree City and when you play the original games. Like they put so much emphasis on Brandon and May, like in the first beginning of Ruby and Sapphire, and they show up a lot. Like they're the one who give you the bike, the goggle, and like they don't give you the bike, but like the first one that like rides a bike and like flexes in front of you. And they like disappear after Lily Cove. Like I lost to you. I'm to this point. I'm going back home, and that's the end of it. Like why didn't they why didn't even Emerald fix that? Like Ruby and Sapphire, like maybe it was maybe Masuda being being a dumbass, but why didn't Emerald fix that? It's so weird. That's why I want like an Oras Emerald or Oras hack that incorporates the good things of Oras and the good things of Emerald into one game. Like someone make an Oras hack, that Delta Emerald, that's like combines all the good elements into one game. Like, Oras doesn't have not having Emerald content was another big issue with Oras. It's just a shame. Like, Oras, I think Oras could be one of the best Pokemon games. Like, if they fixed two things: the difficulty being too easy, and the Emerald content being gone. Because, like, okay, oh my god, it uses water as well. Okay, oh my god. That is some... holy shit. Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald were okay in terms of story. I think Ruby and Sapphire was bad, but Emerald, like, story is like... it's like the first Pokemon game that felt epic because of the Rayquaza, like, Groudon and Kyogre thing. And then, like, I think it hit a home run of why you should not fuck around with nature. Like that was like the message of Ruby and Sapphire, and don't mess with nature. Don't try to control nature. Like and the disaster thing was like fucking amazing. And it's like the first Pokemon game like to have to have cutscenes in Emerald. Oh my god! I didn't realize that was like that. That's bring us back to the start. Oh my god, I have to go back all the way back there now. What? Wait, did Nintendo actually come out against Nuzlocke? Oh, someone at Pokemon or Nintendo made a comment recently that they did think Nuzlocke as bad as ROM hacking or pirating. Somebody mentioned that. Somebody official said that, and that got a lot of backlash. And I think somebody said a statement today, but I haven't read it yet. Somebody like I think they canceled that statement. They made an apology or something, but yeah, I think they like someone like did understand. I think that person did not understand what a Nuzlocke was. Like they just thought like Nuzlocke was like random Nuzlocking, which is like modding the game. But like vanilla Nuzlocke, you don't need to change anything in the game. So. Like somebody fucked up like really like hard with that. Ugh. The fact that I can move diagonally makes these ice puzzles so much more difficult than they're compared to the original when you can only move in like in 4 sides I mean. I agree with Emerald, it was obviously better. Ruby and Sapphire were decent at best. Like Emerald, like if you've played Emerald, like you don't need to play Ruby and Sapphire. Like that's not how good Emerald is, but well, yeah, some of the best Pokemon experiences are ROM hacks. That's the unfortunate point because Game Freak doesn't make good games anymore, so the fans have to do their job. Like the the Thanos joke, I'll do it myself. Like the fans aren't doing that right now. Like what's this? Okay, this is where you evolve Eevee to Glaceon. Okay. It's a rock covered with ice. Touching it will make you freeze. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. I guess we've completed this dungeon. We can just use the escape rope and get out of here. Where's the escape rope? You know, I was gonna make a video comparing Emerald and Oras and see which game is the better, but like I wrote like an 8-page script after, and I gave up kind of after I hit a writer's block because I was like I still was fucking things to say because I have like so passionate about Hoenn, and like it was blossoming into like a giant video, so like I kind of quit writing that script, but I should return to that. Like comparing Oras and Emerald like is like comparing like apples to oranges sometimes in some parts. I forgot something? There's some, oh, did I forget something in the Icy Cave? Do I need to go back? I haven't played this game like since 2013, so I cannot remember what I'm supposed to fucking do in there. Or as having an unbuilt Battlefield gave me salt. That's like peak Omori Masuda moment. I think if they didn't just mention the Battle Frontier at all, like I think fans wouldn't have been so angry. The fact that they actually mentioned the Battle Frontier and they teased it with like that model and stuff, like that's like they shouldn't have even put that in the game. There's stairs going up. Okay, I need to go back there and I feel like an idiot. I mentioned the video, but like, so there's not only 2 explanations of why they put that in the game, like why they put the Battle Frontier model. There are only 3 explanations. One first explanation is they're kind of Momori and Masudas are psychopaths. They're like teasing fans of things they're never gonna get. Second is they didn't understand. They just thought it would be cute having a Battle Frontier model in it. But they are complete tone deaf. Or a third reason, like, is they're gonna update it with DLC or something, but they never got around that. So I think the most likely is the second and third explanation, but still questionable. I think the most likely is they're just tone deaf. Ah, this ice puzzle is so annoying. The BDSP modding scene has made more progress than Oras modding scene, but that's mostly due to BDSP using Unity. Yeah, probably. Given the Nuzlocke comment, the first one is probably true. You mean they're psychopaths that like teasing their fans? Like to have like contempt for their fans? I don't think that's. I mean, you mean the second explanation? They're completely tone deaf. Is the second explanation? Oh, I didn't realize there was another staircase here. The Japanese can be very stubborn. Yeah. Okay, new area finally. How this? I didn't realize how big this place is. Like, how can I? That's pretty impressive. This Asian moment. Like Nintendo is very stubborn, and I think that's mostly equated with like most of like the people like and the higher ups are very tone deaf Japanese, like people in their middle-aged Japanese people. That's very tone deaf. And that's why like there's so many baffling like business decisions by Nintendo. That's really bad. And sometimes I think Nintendo's being stubborn is like a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Like because they're stubborn, they make bad stuff like the Wii U, but because they're stubborn, they don't try to chase trends or like or try to copy other people. Like they just do their own stuff. So I think Nintendo's stubbornness is like it's their weakness and strength at the same time. I think the mod, okay, so answer me this: did they fix BDSP like all the bugs and glitches with an update yet? Because that game was like the buggiest, like one of the buggiest Nintendo games I ever played in my life. So I don't think they're, because they're Japanese. America can be stubborn too. I don't mean like I mean, I think all humans are stubborn. It's a very it's hard to explain, but like there's like this. That's not just Japanese people. There's like this Asian like stubbornness thing that's hard to explain. It's like a cultural thing. I think it's like social hierarchies different compared to the West. That like, and I meant something like that. You can't like questioning like your elders and stuff is a big no-no like in like old Asian countries. Oh, it's sturdy. Oh my god. But it's an idiot and didn't use an effective move against me. Did you see BDSP models of Hisuian forms and they fit seamlessly? Speaking of that, it didn't make sense not having Sylveon since it's an evolution of a Gen 1 Pokemon. It's not faithful. Sylveon didn't exist in Diamond Pro, guys. It's not faithful. Oh, more Team Flare stuff. Obama Snow. Hey, Obama. Trevor. Team Flare doing something evil. They're all female, which is really weird. I have to battle three trainers in a row. I thought it was gonna be a double battle because there's two trainers. I thought it was gonna be like a double battle with like Trevor or whatever. Is Psyduck alive? No, it died. I'm sorry. There is even no chibi work in progress mod for BDSP. That'll be amazing. I think like, okay, does BDSP support Pokemon Home though? Like I remember that wasn't a thing. Like when BDSP came out, it was stupid. Like, they should have finished it before launch, but they couldn't delay the game because Daddy Ishihara said no. It does not okay. They finally fixed it. Apparently, BDSP is like it's also, like it was a nightmare for like ILCA to make. Like it doesn't. But now whatever moves you have on your Pokemon gets resetted. What? Why? So I guess like. I think BDSP like is just like a programmer's nightmare. That game was like, probably like one of the worst experiences like someone went through like making that game. And why does this anime only have one Pokemon? Classic Game Freak Masuda moment. Okay, yeah, I could go ramp with cloning Pokemon. Like BDSP is so glitchy. Like I remember when BDSP came out, it's like the only first Nintendo game that I ever played, a first party Nintendo game that required a first day one patch because it's so broken and buggy. Like it's like every Nintendo game I've ever played, like even good ones and bad ones, like you're boring. Hello, Obama Snow. Thank you, Obama Snow. Okay, we don't need to use escape rope. I wish I could speak Japanese. Because I saw, I thought about talking about this in a video, but I couldn't like confirm it's official or not because so in Japan there's a website called like where you can review jobs like, and there were like reviews about like and like game company, like there were reviews like jobs about game companies and there was like From Software, like Japanese, like Nintendo, like there's like people like who work for Nintendo, like and From Software, and they like, and when they review the jobs they're anonymous and they talk like they review the jobs. And I think like you're required to be like have proof that you're a part of the company, so like the reviews can't be faked. But anyways, I saw this on the Korean internet, but someone translated it from Japanese to Korean. That's the problem I haven't talked about in the video yet, because I can't confirm if the translation is correct or not, and I have to transfer from Korean to English. So it's translating from 2 times from Japanese to Korean to English. So I think I'm worried that I might translate it wrong. So that's why I haven't talked about it in the video yet, and my 3DS crashed, of course. Well, anyway, so there were reviews about Game Freak, working for Game Freak as a game developer, and it's one of the most interesting stuff I've ever read in my life. So basically, it said that you should not work for Game Freak if you want to raise your skills as a game developer. That's what it said. And one said, there's a belief in the company that they can sell anything they put out, so not many people put effort to the game. That's what they literally said in the job review. Like it's like confirmation that they're being fucking lazy and rushed and cutting corners in Game Freak. Like, but I can't officially confirm this because I'm not Japanese, and I can't read, like I can't find the original posts because you have to have a Japanese job to access that website. And I don't have a Japanese website, but the person who translated into Korean had it, so that's why I haven't shown it in the video yet, because I can't officially confirm this or not. Maybe I'll talk about it, like maybe I'll like do disclaimer, like. But like, I like the whole like the most eye-widening thing I ever read about Pokemon and Game Freak. Like maybe I'll post it on Discord, but it's one of the most chilling stuff I've ever read about a game company. Like it's confirmed. They're basically like people like, oh, just find the OP and ask them. I've seen that post. I've seen like a very long time ago, so I can't. I'll try to find it again maybe, and hold on, let me try while my 3DS is not connecting. Okay, so oh, okay, so one of the reviews said they make the same stuff, and the company does keep doing the same stuff, and they don't try to achieve anything new. There's a belief, there's a mood in the company that they can sell anything they can make, so they don't put effort into it. I do not recommend working for Game Freak if you want to raise your levels of game development skills. There are people in the managing chain that is incompetent with with their skills and abilities, and they're in the management. They want to try some. People want to try something new for the games, but the development times are too short. They never allow you to change the delay the game. So as a developer, it's very frustrating. The security is very tight in Game Freak, so you cannot look at other teams' work. Working between teams is very difficult. Another post about the people on the top are very incompetent. In the company, there's a belief that even if the quality is low, the cost and it will still sell, so they don't put cost and effort into it. It's like that's literally like that's so sad. Like that is like the most like how can you like okay, it's oh my god, please. And it's basically like half officially confirming that they're being lazy, rushing, and cutting corners. Oh, stop! My 3DS is being so weird. Let's disconnect the Wi-Fi. So, it keeps happening in the snow area. Do you think that has anything to do with that? Maybe like the. Look at that! What the hell's going on? Okay, let me get out of this area and try to. Let me go to like a Pokemon Center and then try to do it. But are like the graphics fucking up the Wi-Fi or something? Like how does that? At least like this, how does that work on this 3DS? I do not know. I'm not a programmer, so. Anyways, maybe I'll translate it into Korean from English on this, and I'll post it on Discord server. It's like that was like it's so like. Maybe I should make a video about it and like post a disclaimer like. Please work. Remember when the Let's Go games made the stupid decision of not having Pro Controller support? I don't think they had the skills, like... Oh, come on. Okay, the 3DS is being finicky again. It's not connecting to Wi-Fi at all. Oh my god, please. Okay, I think I'll have to end the stream here. Like, my 3DS is not working. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, and I have to ask this. Like, does this 3DS does this 3DS like Wi-Fi have to do anything with have anything to do with street pass connections? Come on. Okay, there we go. Come on. Please let it work this time. I quit the game, now it's working, but hopefully this doesn't crash anymore. We're back. And the accuracy of the Joy-Cons made catching very annoying. This is a Mew route, so we can get Mew Pokemon. But we have to ride on a Pokemon. I remember this part being annoying. because it's so slow. Oh, okay. So I'm at the street pass, not the Wi-Fi spot, but well, we got a Snover. A Sinnoh Pokemon. Crazy that your 3DS still works assuming that you've had it for more than 2 years. Why is that crazy? Like, I have a 3DS that's from 2013, it's still working fine. And I modded it too. What should I name this thing? My 3DS still works and I had it for more than 10 years. Yeah, so the 3DS is like 11 years old now. Playing on my 3DS, that's why there has been some connection issues, because 3DS got a little buggy in the modding. It's very inaccurate and buggy. Snover, okay, I don't know what to name it. I'm gonna name the person who last donated. Why not? I hope the repel works here, because this place is so slow. It's very annoying. Jon Snow. Remember when electronics were expected to work more than 2 years? Yeah, my Game Boy Advance, which is like 17 years old by now, is like still works fine. So timer ball. I said I'm not playing on emulator. I'm showing the screen on my 3DS. And it froze again. I went through like 3 of them from the time the 3DS came out in to about 2019. Like, they just throw your 3DS around, man. Like, Nintendo, like, before the Switch made like pretty sturdy hardware, so. Oh, what's going on, please? That's too rough with my handhelds. I guess you played on a lot of Smash Bros. 3DS. Oh my god. I don't know what's wrong with my 3DS and Wi-Fi today. It's very finicky. Not sure if he has a powerful enough PC to emulate 3DS. I do have a 3DS. I have a GTX 1660 PC, so I think I can emulate 3DS games pretty well. but I don't like emulating games in general. I like to play on real hardware because I don't like like playing games like designed for like like a joystick and like a D-pad on a keyboard. That's like the one biggest thing. And the 3DS emulators are not perfect. There's like graphical glitches and there's like a lot of lag. Like at least with this, like it's genuine footage, like how the game would look on a 3DS, you know? My Switch has worked fine for the past 5 years, but my Joy-Con, I have to change my Joy-Con once. So those things are like so weak. Wait, is that another place? Turn around, your fat ass, Mama Swine. Ah, fuck no, not a... what's the point of the sky battles? It's so stupid. You just plug a control into PC. Yeah, I don't have the control like that, and it's like... I know about that, but still it doesn't work very well with because like you have to like connect it with like emulator, and it's so complicated, and man, this area is so slow, my god. Like this, like at least Diamond and Pearl, there's like you can move around a lot in the snow area, but like I guess that's another similarity this game has with Diamond and Pearl: annoying slow snow areas. Oh, we're gonna fight the rival again? Okay. Oh yeah, I think I forgot something. Yeah, it does so. Am I enjoying the game? It's not bad. Depends on the emulator. Some emulators have inaccurate sound. Yeah, that's not a problem with the 3DS emulators. Oh my god, these guys, like... Why can't we battle them? It's so stupid. Hello, Dylan. Yeah, Citrus has inaccurate load speed, and they're like the only... I think that's like the only stable like emulator, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. Is there a clothes shop? Because I'm gonna go shop, baby. I remember Pokemon Memories, the Memory Girl. This was a pretty interesting feature. So you can like, okay, so I remember like this is a Pokemon I got traded. So let's see the memory of this thing. The Pokemon must have good memory, but this seem to be able to remember and combusting when clothes shopping with the forgotten. The Pokemon clearly remembers that its feelings were indescribable. Now, how does that remember? Like, what feature? How do the game track of that? Okay, so many weird dresses. Wow. Punk. Punk socks. Riding boots. I'm gonna. Is that a? I'm gonna look like Fred from Scooby Doo, like wearing that. So many cool clothes. Mary Jane Watson. I already have that. Sun and Moon's not worth it. Yep. I know you battle Sin and Dexio on Sun and Moon. Like, but they don't do anything in the game, this game, so that's why they keep appearing and talk and just talk. Would you rather have Pokemon Z or Pokemon XZ or YZ? What is a Pokemon XZ and YZ? What does that mean? Yeah, you don't need to send a X3 save file. Let's go with yellow this time. Those are very sussy short skirts, by the way. Punk sucks. I think this is like really shitty fashion, but whatever. Zoom in. Okay, it's a bit sussy that you can literally see. If that wasn't censored, I think we could literally see her butt. I'm not kidding. Look at that. I feel creepy. Anyway, interesting clothes. Are you the milk lady? No. Where is the milk lady? The Unova remakes are gonna be made by LCA, and they're gonna completely ignore Black and White too. It's just accepted, Unova people. It's gonna happen. Like, why would they not do that? Because, you know, I don't know if about you guys, but in my I'm not sure, but I think BDSP sold millions of copies, so it gave message that Game Freak and not Game Freak, but Pokemon Company can just make LCA make shitty faithful remakes and still sell well. So like, why would they not? Like, it's a business, in a business sense. Like, why would they not make a Black and White remake with LCA in it? Made by LCA. There's so many like grandeur looking like places in in this game. Like, this game looks better than Pokemon Sword and Shield in so many places. It's fucking amazing. How they backwards like Pokemon is going these days. I doubt they'll ignore Black and White 2. 2 remakes sell more than 1. That's true, but that means they have to make 2 games. But I guess that requires a lot of effort. But it's Pokemon, so. So what's up with the sundial thing? Like, is there is there any like lore or something about, like, I don't know what what's up with this sundial thing? Like, I thought it was like a teasing like a legendary Pokemon, but it doesn't look anything like a Gen 6 legendary. Is this like have to do something with like Gen 6 legendaries? Is it a mythical Pokemon related? I'm not sure. Time to battle our rival. Diancie? Is that related to Diancie? Pretty good theme though. Like I said, Pokemon has been constantly, how are they gonna fuck it up this time? So how are they gonna fuck up? Flareon? You chose the worst evolution. You forgot your name. Xavier? No. Caleb. Yes, Caleb. I wonder how they're gonna shoehorn all the legendaries Gen 9. Some shitty DLC. Someone said they were gonna make a Pokemon Ultra Scarlet and Ultraviolet. I don't think they're gonna do that. They're gonna make a shitty DLC. Pokemon are developing so much that they should change their mascot to Pichu. Exactly. How we one-shot it even with Power Punch. Can you elaborate on what? Sunny day, I Are you guys interested in Scarlet and Violet whatsoever? No. I don't know about the viewers, but I would never buy that game if it wasn't for my job. It's come out in 2 months. It's coming out 3 days for my birthday too, so another birthday gift from Game Freak to me. Why is there an escape rope here? That doesn't make any sense. Is it like a suicide joke because it's next to water? Expecting the texturalization to tank the frame rate. I just expect like I don't expect the game to fucking run like correctly. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, remember when Pokemon games actually looked pretty cool? There are actually some cool looking effects and stuff. Look at that. Hello man, this stream is longer than expected. I only streamed 2 hours PvP, so wait a minute, this is dead end. How is it that this X, Y, and ORAS are the best looking 3DS games, like 3D Pokemon games? Like, even I would argue if this game looks better than Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon in some parts. I mean, like, there are some parts that look pretty nice in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, but still, like, The post-game, this landmark sundial allow you to use other megas you didn't find in the main campaign. What? Really? The classic teleportation thing from Saffron City, I guess. This kind of reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy, actually. Like because of the whole gravity thing. I hope I'm not getting lost. Man, this place is pretty long, actually. Where's the another Kanto reference? I didn't catch it. Did one of the trainers say Kanto reference? I didn't like catch it because I wasn't reading like the trainers. Saffron City. I mean, to be honest, like the previous gym with Olympia or what? No, this is Olympia. The Valkyrie, was it? Valerie. Her gym actually felt more like Saffron City gym because it was like classic, like two like in a room. There's like two teleportation devices, and you have to get it's a maze. Aura Assassino was the best in any Pokemon game. I mean, Aura has a very nice color palette. I don't know, like if you guys can get it, but like it's a very nice looking game in terms of color, in my opinion. I think Sun and Moon actually looks pretty good too in terms of color. I don't mind the eShop not having music, to be honest, because it's just it's like to me it feels like putting like music like into an app store. Like it's unnecessary in my opinion. Gen 3 itself had a great color palette, I guess, but I think I still stand by, like, in Gen 5 had an ugly color palette, even though that game looked great graphically in some parts. I think like just Nova just looks like ugly, like in terms of color. My sheer cold. Nah. Flying Latios is what Fly should have been in all games after Oras. No, you like Pokemon games never retain features. It's only evolves backwards, you know? Okay, we're here. Okay, I'm gonna just check her team just in case. Also, like her name is so weird. Olympia. Like Olympia is clearly based off like the Olympics, right? And so there's Greece exists in Pokemon world. I don't get it. I decided, okay, she has a Sigilyph, Slowking, and a Meowstic. They're all level 44, 45, 48. Okay, so I think we're fine. Imagine my butt gets kicked by this lady. I swear every game developed from 2007 to 2002 has some ugly realistic palettes. I mean, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver looked pretty good, and Super Mario Galaxy looked pretty good in terms of color. Just waste all your potions on this thing, baby. I'm gonna use light screen. Of course, setting up everything. To be fair, a Pokemon game, every feature will be very bloated. I mean, I'm not expecting all features to come back, but I want a Pokemon game to be good. Okay? What do you think about Genshin Impact? I will never play it in my life, so I'm sorry, but I've never played that game. Let's return this fucker to hell. Slowking. I guess this thing knows Psychic, so I can't use Venusaur. Let's return this fucker to hell. Let God sort them out. Yawn, really? There's a ROM hack Gen 2 remake that features the Hoenn region in the post-game. Okay, you need to tell me what ROM hack that is. I don't think it's Pokemon Brown, because I would have known it, because I know I read up a lot about Pokemon Brown. If you don't know, if you still haven't figured it out, I'm a very anti-weeb person. The only weeb thing I actually accept is like Pokemon. I guess I played some of the like Fire Emblem and Persona game to play that, but only with English dub. So I find the Japanese dub like some parts atrocious. It's just my Korean DNA. I also hope we could one-shot this thing, but like, how easy are these gyms? Like, look at that. Like, it's called Shiny Gold Sigma, but the whole region is unfinished. Oh, okay. I think I heard about that. It's a fire red ROM hack, isn't it? I just remember seeing that it was in development, but it still isn't complete, I guess. Because I remember reading about that ROM hack like 4 years ago. Pokemon anime. Okay, the reason why I don't watch Pokemon anime is not because it's weeb, because it's for children. And I find it very corny. That's why I don't watch it. It's not really about the weebness with me not watching the Pokemon anime. Genshin is a good game ruined by extremely greedy, disgusting monetization practice in general. It's a mobile game made by Chinese developers. Like, if it... It's like... You know what you're good at getting if you're gonna play that game. Oh my god, he's the bad guy! Listen, Will. Team Flare will revive the ultimate, but eliminate everyone who's in that group and return to a waterfall natural state. Oh my god! This is audio too. Oh my god! Like, even the villain reveal of him being a villain, it's so lazy. Like, wait, what was Lysandra saying? Where could Lysandra be though? ZMG, he's the bad guy? I can't believe he's the fucking Team Flare boss. It's so bad. I can't believe they've tried to pull a twist villain with this guy. Is there a roadblock here? Of course there is. I guess I'm supposed to go to Lumiose again. When I review this game, prepare to see the Summer Ram the hot dog shaped cars to the window clip again, okay? I'm a weeb and I still prefer dubbed anime. If I want to read, I'll buy manga. I mean, it depends on the dub. There are good dubs and bad dubs too. And there are some really bad Japanese voice acting and some good Japanese voice acting. Today our special is get out of here or else. Wait, what? Okay, that's funny. This guy is just 2D artwork. That was pretty funny. Like the Team Flare logo appeared, and but this he still uses a normal trainer. Like okay, the reason why I don't like dub is like anime. Like I don't watch anime, but like it depends on the anime. I think like probably watch Naruto like in original English. I mean, or Japanese, but I think video game I'll prefer. I think like anime I'll prefer like original Japanese voice acting. Okay, so I'll prefer with anime original Japanese voice acting because like it's a video, like it's like a movie, like it's like watching a Hollywood movie like but dubbed in Japanese. Like imagine Japanese people watching Avengers like with Japanese dubbing. It like replace like Robert Downey Jr. with like a Japanese guy's voice. It feels weird, right? But when it comes to video games, because like all graphics, like all CG, like it doesn't matter because first of all, in video games you can't read everything. That's another problem. Like there's like audio like video. A lot of video games there's like audio cues, like voice lines and stuff of characters. So like you need subtitles, right? But in video games, there's a lot of moments that you can't read the subtitles. So like that's the one problem I have. Like there's one problem with the okay, yeah, it's shot by Team Flare Grun and the 3DS crashed again. Let me just battle this fucker, and that's pretty funny to screen to end. It's difficult to tell good voice acting from bad voice acting if you don't know the language. I mean, remember recently, have you guys watched Squid Game? Because if you don't know about Squid Game, so in Squid Game it's a Korean Netflix series, right? It's directed by a Korean person, it's made by Korean producers, it's mostly all Korean actors, but there are like some extras, these minor characters that's played by like white people and foreigners, and like their acting is horrible. And a lot of people like complain about that, like the English, like the acting in Squid Game, they hired so many like shitty actors for the foreign people world. I'm like, it's because the director is Korean and doesn't speak English, so like he doesn't know how to like direct English speaking people, and like the editors are probably Korean too, so they don't know what a good take, like what a good like English, like they don't know how to edit English lines and stuff. So that's the like that's I think I don't blame the actors and like the English actors in Squid Game for their bad acting. I blame the directors and editors. And it's dub versus sub. It will always be a issue that people will argue about. Okay, video's not coming back, but I'm gonna end the stream right here because we're gonna go through the Team Flare base, and I should do that in one stream. Yeah, Team Flare Grun. This is Team Flare Grun. Post this on out of context Pokemon. But I'm gonna end the stream here because we beat one gym leader, so maybe accomplish something today, and we're gonna do the Team Flare Grunt Evo base next time, and I think I should do that in one sitting because I've been streaming for 2 hours and 16 minutes. I don't think I can complete this in today. So yeah, I'm gonna come back and hopefully next week we have a better internet stream. Okay, so I'm gonna go to bed now. So thanks for coming, people, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.